Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Mom's Basement. I'm your co-founder, Buffalo Ben here. I'm with my best friend, Ryan, and our new producer, Cody. We're here to discuss NFL football for the time being. Ryan, how's your day going today?
It's going pretty good. Pretty good. Rough weekend, but
Yeah, for your team, it sure was.
yeah, it was.
It was a blessing in disguise for my team. Thank you very much. Cody, you had a blessing in disguise with your team this weekend, too.
Was football even on?
For them, no. I don't think they even decided to show up until the last minute field goal kick.
Skull.
They got the win, and you know what? That adds to the bet that I have with Ryan that the Vikings will finish second or better in their division.
Until the Bears catch them.
Bears will not catch them. Nope. I'm more worried about the Packers catching them. Maybe the Lions are playing like crap,
Yeah, they are.
and they could potentially lose the division.
The Bears could still sneak into the playoffs. They're only one game out of the wild card.
Yeah, the NFC is a little different. AFC is where the real drama's at. Now, big notable wins this week. The Bills over the Chiefs. That was huge. That was one of the best games of the week, I think.
It was a pretty good game. The Chiefs wide receiver lined up offsides. It could have been called several times, but it wasn't.
Correct. And you know the only reason it was called, and I watched the Pat McAfee show today, he goes, the only reason it was called is because the ref couldn't see the ball.
Yeah.
So the only reason he couldn't see the ball snapped is because obviously he was offsides. And so that's why he called it. If he saw the ball, that wouldn't have been called.
I love the Chiefs. I love Patrick Mahomes, but it was the correct call.
And Dan Orlovsky on ESPN, some sort of thing. He had 5 other plays that he was lined up at the same exact spot throughout that game.
Yeah,
earlier in the game.
Offsides at least half the time.
Yeah.
Actually, it was his first play that he was in the whole game. He was lined up exactly how he was at the very end.
If you watch the Monday night game, Tyreek Hill was lined up in the same spot. They didn't call it.
Well, again, the ref that's looking at the ball is only, like, if you can't see the ball, he's calling it.
Yeah.
If you can see the ball, he's not calling it. It's just human error.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see it because we have the imaginary line. They can't see the line. So if they can't see the ball, he's obviously offsides.
Correct.
So that was a huge kicker, and that's why they called it, because, yeah, they could have called it multiple times if the refs could see the blue line. But the biggest game, I think, the best game of the whole week, just if you're just watching football, was the Dolphins and Titans game Monday night.
That game, or the Ravens and Rams, was a pretty good game, too.
Oh, yeah, that came down to the wire. I thought the Rams were going to pull off the upset.
Yeah.
But you know what teams did not look good?
Were they in the AFC?
They were all but the Lions and the Eagles.
And the Vikings.
See, the Vikings, I'm not shocked. Vikings, I mean, they got a backup quarterback. So, I mean,
We're on our fourth. We're on our fourth.
Dobbs, yeah, they had
They benched Dobbs.
No, Mullins now. Mullins is starting on
Oh, really?
Saturday.
What happened to Dobbs? Did he get hurt?
He got benched.
No, he got benched, my guy.
Wow, I didn't watch the game. There was too many other good games going
Cody's
on.
knight in shining armor got benched.
Yeah, I thought. Well, he
The
started
only thing
off
that was shining was his big bald head.
that game. I mean, he didn't start off on a bad streak, but yeah, he didn't. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was getting quite upset with the Colts game. Like, I literally got so mad that I had an option to do a call for work, and I left in the middle of the Colts game to go do the call because I was getting so irritated.
I remember that. I don't think you were that mad because you called me and said, "Oh, I gotta go do the call." You know, the Colts are bad. We all know that.
They're not bad.
That's almost how I was during the Viking game. It was just like, I'm not even mad. This is just
football.
what is going on.
Yeah,
I'm going to go do something else.
the Colts are an overrated 7-6 team.
Fair to say. That's
fair. If you look
There's
at
a lot of overrated winning teams.
let's
in
look
the
at the
AFC.
playoff pictures. Let's pull out the playoff pictures. There's so many 7-6 teams,
Yes.
and if you had to pick the best one, who you picking?
Not Pittsburgh.
Nope, Pittsburgh's overrated. Colts are overrated, but I think the Colts will actually make the playoffs this year. Houston without Stroud, no way. Broncos could actually win their division the way the Chiefs are playing,
Cincinnati could make the playoffs.
the way they're playing,
Yeah.
and the Bills are red hot right now.
They've won, one game in a row?
2.
2.
They should. Well, okay, yeah, because they should have beat the Eagles. I don't count that as a loss. Overtime loss doesn't count.
It still counts in the standings, Ben.
Colts still suck, Ryan.
Oh, here we go.
The Texans, they didn't look good. The Steelers didn't look good. I mean, those
Right
are
now,
all
I'd have to say the best 7-6 team is the Bengals.
No, I think you're full of it. You're just not giving the Bills credit.
I have nothing against the Bills, but the Bengals are hot.
The Bengals are hot with the worst schedule. They beat the Colts. Woo! Put the Bills on the Colts, and that would have been 50-0.
That day, probably, but any other day, the Colts just had a bad game.
Yeah. Then the crap game, obviously, your Vikings and Raiders. Let's move on to Week 15 because there's going to be a lot of drama, a A lot of important games.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start with Week 15.
Thursday night.
Dun, dun, Chargers, Raiders.
Chargers on a backup quarterback. The Raiders are coming off a no-point performance. This would be a really kind of snooze fest.
Is Herbert actually out for the season?
He's out for the season, as reported today.
Wow. I still have them winning the game. I think they can at least score 3 points.
I have Vegas winning.
Who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
I got Jacobs.
Jacobs, I have Eckler. I think it's both going to be a running game. That's all they have left.
Yeah.
That's all the teams have left. Yeah, let's move on after that. Was
Easton Stick.
you going with the Easton Stick?
No, I was just saying he's starting for the Chargers now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their new starter.
You want to throw out a first touchdown score of this game? Cody, you want to add to our first touchdown list?
Did one of you guys already say Eckler?
I did, but you can add Eckler. You can pick him.
Throw it on there.
Okay.
Am I the lone wolf here going with the Raiders?
You are.
What, for the win?
Yeah.
I would probably pick them too.
Oh, I have the Chargers. I don't know. I don't trust the
You've
Raiders.
always been high on the Chargers, even though they're not that good.
And
They're
actually,
not-
I'm going
they-
to switch mine to Josh Jacobs for a first
Josh
score.
Jacobs. Okay. You both have Jacobs. That's cute. Okay.
Oh, dang it. I was focused on the computer.
The Vikings, Bengals. This could actually be a really good game. This is a nominee for the game of the week, and me, an upset of the week.
I have this as an important game for the playoff picture.
Same.
Who's the upset?
I have the Vikings over the Bengals.
Oh, I was just wondering if you thought the Vikings were the favorite.
Oh, actually, Cincinnati's favored by only 3.5.
Yeah. Pick them.
I think the Bengals are going to win by a touchdown.
Okay. Who do you got scoring?
Mr. Mixon.
Mixon, I got Jordan Addison. Cody, you want to throw out Skull?
There's a little skull. It's a sad skull.
Who's scoring the first touchdown, though?
Move on.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a Vikings old coach. I forget his name.
Dennis Green.
No, that's a good one. The white guy. He used to.
Oh, the big hair.
I think it was Mike something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can
I don't
picture
remember
his
his
face, but I
name.
can't.
Yeah,
See, I've
he
never
was
was-
cool.
Never was good at coaches' names, so no, I can't help you.
What's the next game we're at?
Colts, Steelers.
Colts, yeah.
I have the Steelers.
You have the Steelers winning without Kenny Pickett, without T.J. Watt.
Yes, just because you're a Colts fan. The only reason I picked the Steelers.
I could still see it happening.
Honestly, though, for the Buffalo Bills' sake, I need the Colts to win. Because the Steelers, I believe, own the tiebreaker over us, but we own the tiebreaker over...
We own the tiebreaker over Buffalo right now.
Okay, right now.
It's the conference record, not the head-to-head anymore. They changed it. Otherwise, Cincinnati would be in over the Colts, and they're not.
Conference record of their own?
Division, yeah, AFC conference
Okay,
record.
we still have 3 games left in our division, so
Yeah.
we could still jump the Colts. We can't jump the Steelers. We lost to the Steelers, I think. Maybe that was last year.
That was last year. I don't think you guys played Pittsburgh this year.
No, you're right.
All right, you got Pittsburgh win for real?
I actually do have the Colts winning, and I have Zach Moss scoring the first touchdown.
I have the Colts winning as well, and I have the Colts defense scoring the first touchdown.
That's probably not a bad bet.
And if it's not, it's Michael Pittman.
You think they're going to air it out?
Dude, Pittman's having a heck of a year, man. He really is. He's been an underrated season for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see his stats?
He's a quiet number one. Shouldn't be a number one though. All right, Broncos Lions.
We'll have that discussion later.
Oh, we can debate it. That's fine. I mean, you love your Colts. Michael Pittman is not a number one.
He's proven himself to be a number one receiver this year.
He's the number one on the Colts.
He's taking routes across the middle, being the number one
In
receiver,
their division, he's probably the number one wide receiver.
making big catches.
Oh, you got
Calvin Ridley.
Pittman's better than Ridley.
Who is?
Pittman's
You
better than Ridley.
are smoking crack.
Yeah, and smelling it too.
Hey, look at the stats. Look at the numbers. Pittman
I
is
don't
having a
want
better
to.
year.
Yeah, you don't want to you can't look at the numbers because Pittman's the only wide receiver the Colts have. Of
Numbers
course, he's
don't
putting
lie.
up number one numbers. Like you can't, like Tyreek Hill's the best wide
You
receiver.
put him over
in the game.
DeAndre Hopkins? That boy balled out last night.
and he's
DeAndre
on a
Hopkins-
crap team.
Yeah.
I mean,
Will
that's
Levis, when he gets angry, bro, all the veins in his body just grow, and he looks like he's gonna explode.
He looks like the Jolly Green Giant though. Like, what's that
Yeah, a little
frozen?
bit, a little
The frozen bag Kroger you get with the green beans. He looks like that guy.
when he gets mad.
Yeah, it's here we go. The Green Giant.
Green giant, green beans. Let me go back to the internet over here.
Can we do a side by side? Is that possible?
Is that Will Levis?
Is that
In real
that's
life?
Will Levis as the Incredible Hulk?
How do we get to the Will Levis off of Michael Pittman?
There he is.
We're
That-
talking about DeAndre
that
Hopkins.
is Will Levis to
Yeah.
a T.
Yep, 100%. When he is angry.
Wow.
So who's the best receiver then in the AFC South? Then you think
Oh,
it's
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean,
no.
you got
Yeah,
Calvin-
Hopkins is better than Pittman. I think Pittman's 2.
now you got everybody else on the Jaguars, and then you got
Pittman would be number 1 on Jacksonville.
That Tank Dell was a boy. That
no.
Tank Dell was a
Tank
stud
Dell was
this
great.
year.
He's hurt though. But
Minus Tennessee, Pittman would be the number 1 any team in that division.
okay, minus Tennessee,
That's not
Jackson,
saying much.
minus Tennessee, Jacksonville, and Houston. Yes, Michael Pittman would be the one in the East.
Yeah.
Or one of the whatever your division is. I'm blanking.
South.
What a
South,
what a
yep.
discussion.
Yep, I don't care about this discussion much anymore. It's weird. Okay, let's go to the next
He said
game.
it's weird.
Broncos Lions. This is a game of the week for me.
Game of the week nominee for me too.
It's just not the game of the week
Who'da
though,
thunk?
but it's definitely a very important game.
I surprisingly have Denver winning this game.
You know, I don't want Denver to win, so I picked the Lions because that's who I'm going to root for and that's who I want to bet on.
I want the Lions to win, but I think Denver's going to win.
The Lions have to come back. They have to prove themselves that they're going to be a good team,
They're home too.
and they are at home.
They're getting rid of getting the ball to Amaron. When they were getting the ball to Amaron and Laporta, they were doing great. And just throwing a sprinkle and a run every now and then.
Jared Goff got a pick of the Josh Allens, didn't he?
He did.
He's evolved back to Jared Goof.
Yeah, literally, he went a step backwards. Hopefully, he corrects it, and this is the game he needs to correct it on. Otherwise, honestly, to say it, the Lions might not win the division.
Bum bum bum.
That NFC North is wide open. I think anybody in that division can win it.
No, not the Bears.
The Bears are only one game out of a wild card, man.
Out of the wild card, but not the division.
They got the tiebreaker over Detroit. if
They
get
have
there.
5 wins.
I'm not saying they're going to win the division, but
You said that. Yes, you did. That's what we're arguing, right?
if they're going to win,
Are we arguing the division or are we arguing the playoffs?
I thought we were arguing the playoffs.
No, you said they could potentially anybody in that league can win the division. I said not the Bears, and then you said the Bears
my
can
bad.
be in the playoffs. No, can we rewind and tell everybody that Ryan was wrong?
I messed up. Okay, but
Wait, say that again.
I messed up. My
Okay,
fault.
that's what we need.
But
to
if the
hear.
Bears win out and get some help, it's possible.
yeah, it's possible, but it's not
Free
going to happen.
agency and the trade deadline's done.
Well, they only got 4 games left.
Yeah, but they got the tiebreaker over Detroit.
Don't they play one more time? I don't know.
No, they played.
He was trying to tell me this stuff before we even came down here. Well, we were down here. We were waiting on you. He's like, the Bears, man. The Bears, they went out, man. They're
Bears
going to win
won't.
that division.
The Bears won't win out because they'll lose this week. So the Browns. Yeah, drink your pops.
We're
sir.
not on that game yet. We're not
All right.
on that game
Who's your
yet.
first touchdown?
St.
Denver.
Brown. I'm Ron St. Brown.
I got
I
Court-
bet on him every week.
Cortland Sutton.
Sutton. That's not a bad pick. All right. You have the Broncos winning. I have the Lions winning. Do you want to make that a bet?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Jeez, you guys are loose with the bets.
We love spending our own money.
It's just money. My wife don't care.
She won't even know because she don't listen.
She reads the transcripts.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she made a comment about our Burger King bet. So.
Oh no. What was our Burger King bet?
Alabama, Michigan.
Oh yeah. Okay. I wrote it down somewhere on here. It's somewhere on these papers. All right, moving on.
Moving
Giant
on.
Saints. Let's see where I put this because this is not the order I had. Oh, okay. I have the Giants winning this game actually as an upset.
I have an upset. The Giants winning too.
Okay, who's your first touchdown scorer?
Saquon.
Barkley.
Yep.
All right, I have Darius Slayton. I think that we're gonna have a big upset. It's gonna have to go through the air. It's not gonna be a running game.
Mr. DeVito is turning out to be pretty decent there, huh?
Yep. All right, folks. This is probably the time you
something.
can take a 25-minute break because we're about to talk about how terrible the Bears are against the Browns. The next game. I have the Browns winning.
I have Chicago winning.
Of course you do. That's an upset alert for you
It
then?
is an upset alert. I also have it as an important game for the playoffs.
Okay, I don't have this as an important game for the playoffs because neither team,
I mean, for the Browns.
for the Browns, it's important, but
This
for the
could-
Bears, it's not.
This could potentially knock the Browns to the 7th seed or lower if they lose.
Or catapult them to, I don't
They
know,
ain't
probably
catching-
the same spot that they're in.
Yeah, they're
but,
Or shoot them up to 6.
They're not catching
Footsteps
Baltimore.
Flacco's coming for your head.
They're not catching Baltimore. Baltimore's winning that division.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the wild
We're
card.
not talking about Baltimore. All right, who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
I have DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. I have Cole Kmet. Got to give some love to the tight ends. The tight ends had a great last week.
Tight end is sneakily one of my favorite positions.
It's the greatest position I think in football history.
I think it's
you can't win. Look at the
They
winning
do everything.
teams. Look at the winning teams right now. Every team in the playoff has a great tight end. FYI, and good relationship with the tight end quarterback duo.
the name of the Colts tight end.
There's
Which
like
one?
17
We have-
of
There's
them.
like 17.
Yeah. And ones that I thought would be doing really good this year hasn't even played this year. I don't know if I haven't heard
hurt,
any.
I thought.
Jelani Woods. I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about him.
I'm sure he's hurt.
It's disgusting.
started the
It's
season in
disgusting
IR.
what the Colts do to that position since Dallas Clark. It's disgusting.
It's just horrible how they just manage their offense.
God.
Just trifling. All right, next game. What do we got? We got Falcons Panthers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Falcons Panthers. I have the Falcons winning.
Of course you do.
I have
This
to.
is my upset of the week.
Oh, come on.
Carolina with the win.
Let's go.
Carolina.
I'm rooting for him so bad. I am just rooting for him.
How? How? This whole year you've picked against the Falcons. You want to put this? Let's make this our last bet because we're
Last
obviously betting.
bet. We're halfway through.
Well, okay, because we got to pick 3 games. We already picked the Bills Cowboys. It's obvious he's picking the Cowboys. I'm picking the Bills. That's just
Yeah.
the way it is.
Yep.
Do you want to add the Falcons Panthers to this?
No.
Oh, why not?
It's a division game. I think the Panthers can win, but I'm not that confident.
Oh my gosh! All right, who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
Adam Thielen.
Thielen. Oh, that's not a bad bet if they score. They're not going to score. I have Bijan and Robinson for the Falcons.
You don't think they're going to score at all?
I can almost promise you they're not going to score.
We put a $5 bet on that.
I could see. I'm confident what I say.
You would put a $5 bet that the
Sure,
Panthers
absolutely.
score?
Panthers don't score a touchdown.
I'll make that bet. Panthers will get a touchdown.
Okay. You know what? We shouldn't do $5. Let's do like Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut? Okay, I'll do that.
Or like order a pizza next time we do our podcast.
That's more than $5, just so you know.
Not at Little Caesars.
You want a good pizza? If you want a good pizza, it's more than $5.
We're calling that pizza. It's a nice
All right,
orange
you owe
box.
pizza next week at the podcast room.
If I lose the bet,
Yep, same with me.
And the bet is the Panthers to score.
No touchdowns. They can hit field goals. No touchdowns.
You're saying the Panthers won't score a touchdown.
Correct. I'm almost positive. The Panthers will score more touchdowns this week than the Bears or Justin Fields will throw touchdowns. So none.
That's a diss.
0-0.
here we go.
0-0.
All right,
right.
moving on.
What do we got next? Bucks Packers. This is an important game for me.
Yeah, me too.
This is a really big important game because here's the
To
thing:
both teams.
when the Falcons beat the Panthers and the Bucks lose to the Packers, Falcons regain the lead in the division. If the Packers win, Bucks lose,
Falcons.
Vikings lose.
Who are
Green
the
Bay
Saint-
moves to second. I'm losing our bet.
Who are the Saints playing again?
Giants.
Yikes.
So big game for the Bucks and the Packers.
Yes.
I have the Bucks winning this game.
I got Green Bay winning this game. It's at
Okay.
home.
It is at Green Bay. Let's see. Does this count as an upset if I pick them? Yes, I guess it does. So upset, I have the Bucks over Packers.
I think it's going to be a close game, but I still got Green Bay winning.
I might actually tune into this game.
Yeah, it looks like
This seems like it might be scrappy.
yeah, it's definitely going to be scrappy.
Starting to get cold.
Those
Tampa
young wide
going to Green
receivers
Bay.
from Green Bay starting to step up, though.
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job against Giants.
They
who do
did,
you got?
though.
Who do you got scoring
They-
the first
they
touchdown?
did, though.
They dropped some. They dropped too many.
Everybody drops some.
It
Darius
depends.
Tony.
It depends who's play. If Aaron Jones is playing, I have Aaron Jones. If Aaron Jones isn't playing, I got Dylan. It's going to be the running back.
Dylan and Jones, I'll put it down for you. I've got Rashad White.
I'm going to go. I mean, shucks. I'm going to go a quarterback.
Baker Mayfield,
Or
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, QB
maybe something sneaky happens.
runs in. All right, that's what I got
QB runs in.
for Cody. Cody only has 2 touchdown scores this whole year.
It's going to be a pretty boring week. There's only 2 touchdowns in the NFL this week.
All right, what's our next game? Jets Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
Upset of the week. I have this one right here.
Of course you do.
Jets over Dolphins.
You need it for Buffalo, which ain't going to happen.
Look,
You're crazy biased,
I don't-
bro. You are crazy
I don't
biased.
need it. I don't need it for Buffalo.
You're waiting for the tie is actually what you're picking, right?
Okay, now if the Dolphins Bills tie, the Bills win. The Bills win the division. I'm telling you what, they got the Cowboys and they got the Ravens after the Jets game, and losing to the Titans, they could lose the next 3 games before they play the Bills.
Well, Buffalo's not beating Dallas, so
Okay, so they
who
still
do the Bills
can lose?
have after Dallas?
I think the Chargers and the Dolphins.
Yeah, they're gonna lose to Miami.
Chargers, and then we have the Patriots. We have Chargers, Patriots, Miami.
They already lost to the Patriots once, so that'd be funny if they got swept by the Patriots this
They're
year.
not going to lose to the Patriots now. They don't even know their starting quarterback.
Billy Zappi.
Yeah, he might be starting now, but he's not going to probably be starting by the time they play him in 2 weeks. We don't know. So I have
Who's
an
your-
upset. I'm
who's your
going for
first
the
touchdown?
Jets.
I got Miami.
Jets defense.
I got Mostert.
Mostert. I have the Jets defense or a Kane,
Yeah, I can see either one.
just because I traded a Kane.
Yeah.
It's A-Chain.
I say a Kane. You say a chain. Let's be.
I
a
wanted
Kane.
to be A-Chain, but he came out and said it was A-Chain. I was like, dang.
I know,
Tomato,
so sad.
tomato.
Who do you got scoring the first touchdown in this game?
Me?
Yeah.
Waddle, I guess.
Waddle. Okay. I'll
Mike
take it down.
McDaniel.
Let's go with Waddle. That's
More
smarter.
realistic. Yeah.
All right, Chiefs Patriots.
Let me
He
guess,
called
you
the
got,
play.
You got the
Technically, he
Patriots winning
scored.
this game, don't you?
I would like the Patriots to win this game, but no, I do not. I have actually. This is a safe bet. Chiefs beat the Patriots.
I have the Chiefs winning too.
Who you got scoring the first touchdown?
Rasheed Rice.
Rice-A-Roni. I have Travis Kelce. I just don't see the Chiefs losing 3 in a row.
Is it me or has Kelsey not scored a touchdown in a while?
I think he's.
They're triple teaming him every dang game.
It's because they don't have nobody else to catch the ball.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, it was like I saw the meme that you sent me today that, the car's parked 5 feet in front of the line to stop at the red light and says, "Oh, I'm behind Darius Toney." I was like, dude, I cried laughing. It was so funny.
That play was fantastic.
Parked out in the intersection.
That play was awesome.
Yeah,
Especially watching it live, and there's only like a minute left, and I was like,
You got to admit, though, that was a clean lateral by
it
Travis
was
Kelsey.
so
That was
good.
sick.
That was
It
really
was
cool.
so good.
I was shocked. I was like, wow. And all the announcers, that's not a design play. Yeah, no kidding. You should have seen Tony's reaction when the ball came to him. He's like, do I catch it? Do I drop it? No, the
I'm
flag,
surprised you caught it.
the flag flew right away, though. It wasn't like they called it after the touchdown
Yeah,
was
right,
scored.
right.
So,
It was the right call. It was the right call.
I kind of lost a lot of respect for Patrick Mahomes complaining about it to Josh Allen.
Oh, boo-hoo.
He goes, that was a dumb call.
He
Yeah.
came
Yeah, I
out
see
today.
that.
He came out today. He said, "Yeah, that's the main thing he feels bad about is like he saying that to Josh. You get one interaction per game, dang near to talk to him, and he that was his interaction. He was so salty.
But he was losing his mind. Did you see that when he was yelling on the
Oh,
sideline?
yeah.
Was he yelling at the ref or was he yelling at
At the
Tony?
ref,
Or
at the ref.
Everyone,
It was at the
literally
ref.
Yeah.
anyone and everyone in his path.
The side judge.
And the sad part is that that's how everybody feels when we play the Chiefs. And now finally the Chiefs had that gut wrenching.
There's
feeling.
been multiple, man. It's the same. We think we had this discussion. The same thing was happening to the Patriots when the Patriots were kicking butt. Oh, the Patriots get
Yeah.
all the calls. Oh, the Patriots. Oh, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and now
oh,
they
they
don't.
missed a call. Oh, boo-hoo, Patriots. Oh, you get all the calls. The same things happen to the Chiefs.
Yeah, it is. But now when Patrick Mahomes gets upset about it, it's kind of funny. I
It's
think
just it's a ticky tacky call.
I still love Patrick
That's
Mahomes.
I
don't
love
care.
Patrick Mahomes. That's a
over
ticky
Tom
tacky
Brady.
call.
Yeah, over Tom Brady. Yeah, it was
I
a
love
ticky
Tom
tacky
Brady,
call,
too.
but it wasn't wrong.
It was a correct call.
Yeah,
But-
it wasn't wrong. All right, Texans Titans. I think this is a very important game of the week.
It is. And my decision on this game is solely based on whether CJ Stroud plays or not.
I think the Titans are on a hot streak, and I think the good Jolly Green Giants going to come out and take over, take them over, baby. Yeah, and I also need the Texans to lose for the Bills' sake.
If Stroud plays, I think the Texans win. But if he sits out, they definitely do not win.
Who's your first touchdown
I think
scorer?
if Stroud plays, Texans could still lose.
I do too.
He's gonna be woozy.
Yeah.
I
If-
wouldn't be surprised.
If TJ Watt ain't playing, CJ Stroud's gonna play. I don't know, man. If TJ Watt ain't playing, I don't know if CJ Stroud's gonna play.
I feel like TJ Watt never finishes the season. None of the Watt brothers ever finished
Well,
a full season.
that's like injuries. This is a concussion
Yeah, did you see that? He got kneed in the head, hardcore.
in the jaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
In the jaw.
Well, then the NFL's probably not going to let him play.
It was rough.
It wasn't even like
It was the first play of the
wasn't-
game.
It wasn't knee. Yeah, it was the first play of the game. It wasn't even knee to helmet. It was knee to jaw from the side. His knee got under the helmet, cracked
wow.
him right in the jaw, and dropped him. And then
He still got 3 points.
he played like the rest of the game, dang near.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they
He
were like,
too-ed.
"We're not doing that anymore."
He too-ed. Literally.
yeah.
I got Houston winning the game if Stroud plays. If not, Tennessee wins the game. But it's going to be close, either or, whether Stroud plays or not. And my first touchdown is going to be Derrick Henry, though.
Yep, I have Derrick Henry as well. Well,
He's got to have a good game for them to win.
honestly, I should pick the best wide receiver in that conference, which would be DeAndre Hopkins. All right, next game. 49ers Cardinals. Safe bet.
Safe game of the week.
I swear if the Cardinals beat the 49ers, we shouldn't even watch or bet on the rest of the year. First touchdown scorer.
I mean, I'm not going away from it. It's been good for most of the year. I'm CMC.
I got George Kittle.
It was Ayuk last week, but I'm sticking
McCaffrey
with CMC.
didn't score last week.
I know.
That's unbelievable.
It's Arizona. He's going to score probably 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you're probably right. Commanders Rams.
I got the Rams.
I do too.
I got Kyron Williams scoring the first touchdown.
Cooper Kupp.
He had a nice little touchdown catch last week.
Yep, he's coming back, man. All right, we got Bills Cowboys.
Go ahead and say it, Ben.
Aha, the Buffalo Bills are favored to win the game.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They're a 2.5-point favorite in Buffalo.
How?
ESPN, because the Bills are red hot. The Bills are back, baby.
The Cowboys just destroyed Philadelphia.
Yeah. We scored more points on Philly than the Cowboys did.
But you didn't beat Philly.
We should have beat Philly, but that's hearsay. Who do you got?
According
Obviously
to Ben, the Bills should be
you
undefeated.
have the Cowgirls.
I have the Cowboys.
Okay.
Yes.
Who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
CD Lamb.
He scored last week first. You're not going to get it right. I have Stephon Diggs, baby, touchdown.
You're so stupid.
Let's go down, Stephon Diggs.
Who do you got, Cody?
Von Miller.
Von Miller with the first touchdown?
That's if he can stay out of jail.
Wow.
What?
That's another hearsay.
What?
He hit his pregnant girlfriend, and
On accident.
yeah, they're supposed to serve 2 years in prison or something like that.
Accident. I got quotation marks going up right now.
Yeah,
Accident.
That's because you're a
Wait,
hater.
tell me this story. I haven't heard this. What?
So his girlfriend accused him of hitting her. It was not really hitting her. She's just mad because they got in a fight.
You were there?
No, this is his story. I believe him. He's not that kind of guy.
No. Well, perceivably,
Somebody in the Bills
I
could
guess.
murder somebody.
I
Ben would be
wonder
like,
what he
he's not that
does to
kind of
those
guy.
chickens. I wonder if those chickens on his chicken farm are actually raised right. He's choking the chicken. You know, wait, hold on, Bill.
I was gonna say something.
Wait,
This,
Bill,
uh,
hold on.
this
You know
happened
he
in
owns a
Texas,
chicken
didn't
farm,
it?
right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just checking, just chicken.
This happened in Texas, right? Texas?
Yeah, this happened in like 3 years ago, and she's just bringing it up now.
He was just playing Parenthood. They don't. They
It
got
was when
different
she was
laws down there.
She is currently pregnant, but
Yeah.
yeah, they said girlfriend, and it wasn't an ex; it was a current girlfriend. So she wasn't searching for money. So that's the only reason
Gee
it's like
whiz.
still an open case.
Your Bills have
But
been
he still
weird
played.
this year,
He
man.
still played last week. So yeah, he could score the first touchdown.
Then you got Baghdad.
All right.
O.J. Simpson.
No, your guys is called
Let's go.
McDermott.
Let's go to the next game.
Baghdad McDermott.
What's our next game? We're getting off topic.
2019. Shut in your face. All right, Ravens Jaguars, because Ryan's getting irritated that we're still talking about the best team in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills. All right, the
No, that's not why I'm
Ravens.
That's not why.
Oh,
Because I brought up Baghdad Bill.
Who do you got winning this
yeah, we're
game?
about to get canceled. I got the Jaguars winning this game. This is an upset alert.
This is an important game for playoff seeding. But I got Baltimore winning because Jacksonville's banged up. They're banged up.
Yep.
They also just got Malik Cunningham from Patriots.
That's not gonna do anything.
Just saying.
They just got a bag of popcorn. From
Yeah.
us. Great, thank you.
I got Lamar scoring the first touchdown.
Lamar. I got Zay Jones, the third best wide receiver on the Jaguars.
Who's the Jags running back? ETN?
Yeah.
I'm going to go him.
That's a good pick. He's on my fantasy. I should have said him too. All right. Actually, that was my game of the week. Ravens, Jaguars.
My game of the week was Buffalo Dallas.
Oh. Should we talk about that game some more?
No, let's move on.
You know, I heard Von Miller.
Von Miller. All right, Eagles, Seahawks for the last game Monday night.
The Eagles have to win this game.
They do, but I have them as a safe
So do
bet.
the Hawks.
Safe bet over the Seahawks.
I don't see them losing another game.
I could see this one being sneaky, just like last night.
You're calling the upset?
No, I'm just saying I see it.
Cody calls the upset. He's
Ah.
picking Seattle over Philly.
It is in
It's in Seattle.
that Sounders Stadium.
I don't see that it could happen, but it could. But no.
I mean, Philly has to win this. They have to keep pace with Dallas because Dallas is going to beat Buffalo.
What a sight it would be if, say, the Seahawks wore their like safety green, lime green color rush. You know what I'm saying? And then the Eagles wore their Kelly greens. That would be, and then it's green grass. That would be a sight to see.
That'd be a nightmare for a colorblind person.
That would hurt. That
They
would hurt.
Not see anything.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Ben?
I have the Eagles as a safe. That's my safe
Bet.
I
I
have
got
3.
Philly too.
Who's your first touchdown?
I got the Swiftie. DeAndre Swift.
Oh, I thought you were like the center for the Eagles. Jason Kelsey.
It could happen. I forget who did it, but you remember the center to the
yes.
snap? You just touch the hand and then you can go.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days. The evolution of the brotherly shove.
Ooh. He'd probably fumble it, though, to be honest with you. Offensive line.
No, he's got good, strong Ohio hands.
They don't know how to hang on to the ball, though. I have A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown scoring the first touchdown. All right. Well, this wraps up our episode of Mom's Basement. Thanks again for listening, and I'm sorry I have to keep apologizing for Ryan's comments that the Bears are good.
The Bears are getting hot.
Are you saying they're not hibernating?
They are not hibernating right now.
Wow, that's a bold prediction there, Cubby. All right. Well, thank you for listening to another episode of Mom's Basement. Have a good night.
I just put 2 and 2 together. Cubby.